So now it's time for the results of the 6,000 subscriber giveaway contest. And I'd just like to mention that I learned a couple important things about having contests on YouTube. First most important thing is never to have a contest on YouTube. This will probably be my first and last one. It was tough to limit this to people within the United States, as I know there's subscribers from all over the world, and I knew people would be disappointed, and I was disappointed to not be able to extend it to everyone. However, I hoped and I thought that people would understand that these are my own personal MREs. I'm not corporate sponsored or anything like that, and I'm also going to be sending them to the winners, which means the shipping cost is going to be borne by me too. Most people seem to understand that, and I appreciate that. A few people were obviously pretty pissed off by it, and looking at the stats, I saw that there were 71 subscriptions gained over the course of this contest. I didn't exactly do it to gain more subscriptions as much as to thank people who had already subscribed, but obviously I was happy to get that. The 71 actually reflected 90 total new subscriptions and 19 lost subscriptions, which means that once I put this contest up, between that point and now, I actually lost almost 20 subscriptions. And this channel has never been a channel based on contests or giveaways, so to think that somebody would have subscribed to watch MRE videos, which is what the channel is going to continue to be, and yet get so disappointed that I wasn't able to send them an MRE, it's just unfortunate to me that that many people would choose to unsubscribe because of that. But hopefully the people who are left are people who still want to see the videos that I've been making. I do have to mention one thing. One of the people who unsubscribed, he actually, saying he, I don't know if it's a he or she, but I'll just say he put in a total of 4 comments on this contest, and I've never been one to block users. I think the entire time I've had this channel I've blocked maybe 3 people, 2 or 3 people at most, but this one just seemed to scream for it, plus he unsubscribed anyway. His first comment, not too long after the video went up, was, "Love this guy," and then he obviously realized he needed to enter, so his second comment was, "Enter me please, everything's fine so far." And then his third comment, "F you, I'm in English land, asshole." And his fourth and final message was, "Unsubscribe." Anyway, the second thing I learned is if you're going to do a contest, don't leave it open for 3 or 3+ weeks, as there were almost 700 entries, and I did have to handwrite each one of those onto these little slips of paper. I'd originally gotten a pack of 200 index cards, and I ended up having to cut those into quarters to be able to fit everything on there. I did try to make this contest as easy as possible. Basically all you had to do is, if you fulfill all the qualifications and the rules, you just had to comment on the video saying you'd like to be entered. I've seen a lot of videos where they really make you jump through a lot of hoops to enter, and sometimes to me it doesn't even seem worth entering at all. You know, people have to submit a video response saying why they should win. People are required to get a certain amount of subscribers added to the person's channel, and there's other ways I could have limited it. I would have liked to have made a contest where the winners would be people who have never had an MRE before, somebody wanting to try it for the first time. But obviously there's no way for me to confirm if somebody tells me they've never had one. So I basically just left it open to everybody. Anyone that was interested could enter. So without further ado, I guess it's time to find out who the winners are. The entrance slips have been hermetically sealed and kept in an ammo can on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since noon today. Anyway, the entrance slips are indeed in this ammo can. As it turned out, there were so many people that wanted to enter that it really wasn't realistic for me to mix these all up in here. So I actually put them in a bowl and mixed them up as though they were a salad. And then dumped them into here. Now we're going to start. This will be for the winner of the beef ravioli and meat sauce. And this is the commercial MRE from the Sapaco company. in here. So I can get one slip. And the winner is the Agenta 37. Another thing I learned is there's a lot of interesting usernames and channel names on YouTube, so I apologize if I'm not pronouncing someone's name or channel correctly. But anyway, the Agenta 37 is the winner of the beef ravioli and meat sauce. Next we're going to do, because of the fact that there's only about maybe 10 people that said they were vegetarians, the chances of pulling out more than one vegetarian slip seem pretty limited, so I'm going to do this as the original plan is the second prize. And the winner of the vegetable lasagna is Ryoko Knight. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but that's the winner. Which leaves the chili and macaroni genuine MRE as the first prize. And hopefully this winner won't be a vegetarian. Let's shake these things up pretty good now. And here we go. The winner is Brontis Shane. Brontis Shane. An easy one to pronounce. So congratulations to the 3 winners. The next step is for you to contact me with a personal message. And I know some people were concerned about how you send a personal message. Basically, if you go to my channel and go under, I believe it's under discussion, and on that page there will be a button you can click to send a personal message. So if these 3 people will send me a personal message within 7 days, I have to limit it at some point. If I don't hear back, or if somebody ends up being not qualified because of not living in the United States or any of the other rules that were in the original video, I'm actually going to, while we're here, I'm going to pick 5 more slips. But I'm not going to look at them yet. And these will be standbys in case any of these other people aren't qualified, or if some of the alternates aren't qualified. So hopefully between the 3 winners and these 5 alternates, we'll be able to get all these things sent out. So I'd like to say congratulations to the Agenta 37, Ryoko Knight, I don't know how it's pronounced. Sorry. And Brontis Shane. I'd also like to thank everyone for watching and for entering, and I hope you continue to watch. I have something coming up pretty soon, about to hit 1 million total views, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I will say that I will show my face in this video, which could ruin everything. That seems to be part of why people are watching these. That could be my jump the shark moment, in which case it could be my last video, but we'll see what happens. And keep in mind the alternates. I'll let you know when all these things have gone out, and at that point the contest will be officially over and done with. Thank you for watching.